very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The run from the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drive.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Denson. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Clemson will send the punt team out. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Here comes the heat. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it.
The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, they're taking to the air, trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So first down here as they go back to work. Power football with the run. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. It's complete. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick pass on the fly motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Duke! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Denson. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Casey. It's a fumble on the play. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Quarterback now breaking the field. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got his man on the outside. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Harvin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
1st and 10 for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Blue Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's fired. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Denson. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way in deciding who's going to win this football game. It's tied, but this defense comes out. Great job setting up a third and long, getting a stop, getting the ball right back to their offense to create some early momentum.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. Some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. How about that elusiveness? Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Clemson. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Any time he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's got his man, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stuck. There he goes. Touchdown, Duke. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Clemson, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Proctor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Denson. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice.
He hauls it in and nobody's close. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
To the wideout. Pickup of
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And off from the shotgun.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover.
Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Rutgers proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Scarlet Knights team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He lets one fly deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw. It's Denson. It's complete on the right side. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. That is exactly why they called the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So they'll send out the field goal unit. With the line of scrimmage at the 37, that will leave them with a long 54-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. It's good! Reach for a long one, and he gives them the W. And with that, they've taken the lead. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm.